Hello friends, good evening and welcome to Pathway Infotech. So hope everybody is doing well. Uh, so which I am going to announce. So in coming month, in the month of September, I am going to start a new SAP S4 HANA FICO batch. So the demo will be conducted on 14th of September. And coming to the topics which we are going to discuss in the session, let me show once again the topics which we are going to uh, discuss. So now these are the topics which we are going to discuss in the session: overview of S4 HANA, then history of S4 HANA, difference between HANA and S4 HANA, then architecture changes, what is a CDS view, then what is a single source of truth, and what are the tables which are absoluted in S4 HANA, why the BSEG is required in S4 HANA. We have, because everybody is saying that ACDOC table which has been introduced, even though the BSEG is required. Okay, what could be the reason why it's still the SAP is continuing in S4 HANA? Okay, that once that will be completed, then organization structure of FICO, then baseline configuration of FICO, then define multiple company codes with multiple currencies, with multiple countries, with multiple currency setup, then difference between classic GL and new GL, then the general ledger accounting. So then bank accounting. Then under bank accounting, what are the changes between ECC and S4 HANA? So then coming to the accounts payable, in the accounts payable, the topics vendor special GL transactions, then automatic payment program configuration, then how to execute, then what are the changes between ECC and S4 HANA. So in terms of F110, then foreign currency revaluation, even here also there are few changes as compared with ECC and S4 HANA. Then the next one is a DME configuration. So what is a DME and how we need to, what is the purpose of DME and how the banks will give the requirement and how we need to uh, print the DME file. So according to the bank requirement, so how we need to publish this one, how the testing to be performed. So end to end will be covered here. Then how the DME, the end to end process. Okay, so how to create the variants and how to generate the DME file and how to place that one into the bank. I mean, how to send it to I mean into our A11 application path. Then from there, how the banks will, I mean middleware system will pick up and will transmit to the bank. The end-to-end process which I am going to cover, but up to the storage of AL11 I will show you. But since this is a test system, we do not have the middleware system integration. So from there again there will be a different mechanisms are there in order to transmit the file. Then coming to the accounts receivable, customer special GL transactions, automatic payment program configuration, then dunning. Then once this will be completed, electronic bank statement, EBS, then so EBS overview of the EBS electronic bank statement, then the configuration changes between ECC and S4 HANA. Then what is BTC codes, what is meant by Swift codes. So now end-to-end configuration of EBS. So then multiple EBS file formats, let's say BAI file format, BAI2, MT90, CMT52, 53 format. Then different EBS file structures, how the structures to be configured, then how to upload and download and to delete files from A11 application path. So in real-time environment, how the files will be processed. Okay, that will be explained in detail. Then the next one is a log box, overview of the log box. Since there is no process change between ECC and S4 HANA, it is the same. Okay, so now the process, how the file will be prepared and how we need to process the logbox file. There are different business scenarios are there, which I am going to show. Then GST will have a separate configuration, and I would like to show the business scenarios, then input and output taxes, because since GST, it is applicable only for India, but for input and output taxes other than India, okay, even in India also before GST, we were using input and output taxes only. Okay, so that is the reason which I am going to cover both the things. New asset accounting. So what are the changes between ECC and S4 HANA? What is technical clearing account? What is the ledger approach? What is the accounts approach? Okay, so now then what is technical clearing account? Which transaction codes are absoluted? Which tables are absoluted in S4 HANA system in terms of asset accounting, and where the planned values are going to store? So all these things, and how to migrate the asset master data. So all the things will be covered. So along with the business scenarios, okay, how to create new asset master, screen layout rules, then sale of asset, purchase of asset, scrapping with the customer sale, without customer sale, asset transfer. So there are different business scenarios are there within asset accounting. Those topics will be covered. Then coming to the new general ledger accounting. So in new GL accounting, the concept basically the document splitting. So how the document splitting being covered. Then it's a active split. What is meant by active splitting, passive splitting, zero balance clearing. So there are different kind of splittings are there. Then what is the reason why we would require such setup? So I'm going to explain in detail. So then parallel valuation, parallel ledger mapping. Then once that will be completed, then coming to the controlling cost element accounting. Since cost element accounting, which is not applicable for S4 HANA, but still I would like to cover, because the reason being that what was there in ECC, what is there in S4 HANA. Okay, we must have to show this one, I mean to the for better understanding. So then cost center accounting, especially in the cost center accounting in S4 HANA, they have introduced budget and availability control. This is the one new concept which I have added. So then internal orders, then profit center accounting, then product costing, COPA. Then once this will be completed, integration, and FI integration, SD to FI integration. Then the last topic will be a IDOCs. Okay, so IDOCs also will be covered. How the IDOCs, what are the partner functions, how we need to cover. So that will be covered. Then coming to the next one is a migration project activities. Okay, data migration tools. What are the migration steps we have to take care? What are the pre-migration activities? How data validation to be done? Then coming to the next one is the project classes, which I'm going to take as additional. Then the real-time incidents, okay, during the implementation, support, migration, whatever it may be. Then interview preparation. Okay, so now how we need to prepare the interview. So it's a daily feedback from the team. Then weekly analysis. Okay, so how the team is, how the students are going to preparing for interviews, which the topics are already been completed. Then the next one is the CV preparation. So interview question and answers. Okay, so especially which I am going to take, the interview question and answers will be taken by the based on the real time experience only, because we have some forum it is there. Okay, so in the Google we have created a separate forum. In that forum, so the people's multiple people's, okay, if they are getting some issue, okay, if they are in a migration project, okay, so based on that only we are considering, we are recording those incidents and as well as solutions we are keeping. So that will be helping for my students in order to crack the interviews. Okay, so apart from the what they are doing practice. Okay, this is one of the best practice even I have seen. So that was helped a lot for the students in order to improve their skill. Okay, so if anyone would like to um, join in the session. So please contact us. And also the time duration, I mean daily it will be 1.5 hour session. So the session will be morning, which is going to start morning 6 to 7:30, daily 1.5 hour session. The session will be. Then the time duration which it is going to take, so 3 months to three and I mean I would say that 3.5 months. Okay, maximum 3.5 months, because in 3 months I'm going to complete both FI and CO. Then the rest 15 days will be taken by the project sessions, real time sessions. Okay, so this is the practice which I am going to follow. Okay, friends. Yeah, thank you.